Welcome to Fierce Fit Feminine and Other F Words, a place for women in business to learn more about health, beauty, styling, and getting themselves on camera so that they can have more income and more impact on their business. I'm Christine Brunelli, chiropractor and certified image consultant, helping you glow from the inside out. And that means glow wherever you are, on camera, on stage, or online. Today, I am sharing this episode for those of you that feel most confident behind the keyboard. You love being behind the scenes. You like driving the business, the creative part of the business, and it is so challenging for you to be the face of the brand. I know you because I used to be you, so I'm going to help you in this episode tackle some of the mindset shifts and give you actionable steps that will help you start showing up on camera with confidence. Are you ready? Let's dive in. I never used to be a personal brand. I used to be a healthcare provider who never worked online. I had patients I saw in the office and didn't talk about my practice online because of HIPAA and protecting the patients, right? So if you're a healthcare provider or an attorney or, someone like that, you totally understand that. You get it. You don't talk about that. Although if I were helping people in the business side of chiropractic, I could have been online, teaching people and reaching people online or having a YouTube channel or creating a digital course. I just never went that route. Then I opened a beauty salon. And when I opened the beauty salon, I'm not a beauty service provider. I'm an entrepreneur. I had the vision and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I was behind the scenes. I was the person with the vision and the ambition to build that salon from scratch and showcase the work from the talent that I hired. So all of the social media and all of the publicity for the salon, I was the driver behind it, but I wasn't the face attached to it. I would showcase the face of the service provider, the hairstylist, the makeup artist, whoever it was. I never had to be on camera until 2020. And in 2020, when all hell broke loose and our businesses were forced to be closed, everything about a beauty salon was visual, everything. And nothing about a beauty salon that I owned was going to be able to make money without having people, butts in chairs, right? We needed people. We needed to get our hands on people. And so I had these social media accounts that I needed to figure out, what the heck am I going to do? And sorry if this is traumatic, if you're reliving 2020, but I'm looking at it as, that unprecedented time turned into an unprecedented opportunity. And I started taking myself into the stories of social media, those things that disappear in 24 hours, the Instagram stories, Facebook stories. I never did it. I was not the face of the brand. The name of the business didn't have my name on it. And I got so much feedback. People were just like, oh my gosh, why don't you do this more? We want more of this. And since then, I have learned so much. Oh my goodness. I have learned so much. One, they don't want to just see your work. If you're a hairstylist or a dentist or whatever, they want to hear your voice. People out there don't want just before and after pictures. They want more than that. They want a taste of who you are, what motivates you, what excites you, what do you do in your off time, all of those things. And 2020 really brought that to light for me. And I started, my very first story was a story about the 7-minute mile. It's a story about a man that ran the very first 7-minute mile. I was trying all different ways to help people feel encouraged by tapping into their deep sense of belief in who they are. Because if we believe it, if we truly can embody something, we can achieve it. And, I know that if you run a business, whether you own it or, you are a vendor or a contractor like 1099 and your sales-based commission, whatever it is, and you're really good at what you do. But as soon as that little light goes on and you're being recorded or you have to go for a brand photo shoot, you're just frozen. You just don't want to deal with it. You are more comfortable behind a keyboard than you are behind a camera lens. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't already know, your people want to hear from you. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. in comments. They want to join you on a live social like Facebook Live or Instagram Live or TikTok Live or YouTube live stream, whatever it is. They want to interact. There's a craving for it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that 7 days a week. Nobody's online 7 days a week all the time looking for one person. It's just, that would be weird. That would be stalking. But if you put yourself out there, even the content that's short form or long form, it lives. Like they can go back if they're doing an online search. If you're a gardener and you teach people how to grow tomatoes, that's what they're typing in the search bar. They're going to find your content and they want to hear from you. They want to hear your mistakes. They want to hear where you goofed up. They want to hear what worked. They want to know if you're somebody they vibe with, because that's how they decide to follow you. So the first thing out of the gate that you need to do is get your mindset around, yes, you do need to be on camera. You can be successful without it, but you're going to hit a ceiling. You are. Because tapping into where the people hang out, and that is on YouTube or TikTok, I'm telling you, they are there. If you don't believe me, what are you scrolling? You're entertaining yourself. There are people online that are looking for you, that are there. So the first thing I want you to do is tell yourself, yes, I know I need to be there. And I know I need a mindset shift. I need to stop being the back end operator of my business, being invisible for my business, hiding behind Canva designs because you like doing that. I personally don't like it. I would much rather talk and just say what I want to say instead of having to create Canva templates or Canva graphics. I don't like that. I have a podcast. You can probably figure out I like to talk. But even recording videos, sometimes I feel like I repeat myself a lot. And I feel like, I've said this. How many different ways can I say the same thing? But then I have to tell myself, again, it's a mindset shift. I have to tell myself, well, you did say this, but 5 million people didn't view that video. How many view your videos? It's probably not the masses, right? So redo a video, say the same thing in a different way. It does get tough. It's not easy. It is hard to stay motivated, but the good news is you can keep saying the same thing. You don't have to come up with new content. You just have to come up with a different way of saying it in a different background. Wear a different color blouse if you want to. But that's the thing that we need to do, is overcome what is in our head that's keeping us stuck. So what is it in your head that's keeping you stuck? What's the number one thing? Why are you not putting yourself out there? Is it because you think, I don't look good? I don't like how I look? Well, you are listening to the right podcast, because that's what I specialize in. I specialize in helping you glow, my girl. Doesn't matter if you don't like what size you are. Doesn't matter if you don't like how your hair looks. Doesn't matter, because I help with all of that. I help with all of it. So you're in the right place. Stay with me. What if it's you don't like how you sound? I don't like how my voice sounds. There are ways to overcome that. And I talk about this all the time. And if it's simple, now I'm going to call it simple, but it might be one of your hangups. If you have an accent, if you are from another country and your main buyers are in the US or vice versa, or if you're from a part of the United States where you have an accent that you think people make fun of, I have had clients with that same insecurity. I'm telling you, people love accents. They do. Accents draw people in because it's different than them. It sounds exotic. It sounds just new and fresh. So don't let the accent hold you back. If it's because of something that you were born with that you can't change, and you were made fun of because of that thing, this is inner work that you have to do. But I want to tell you one thing very, very, very important for you to know. People love imperfections. And I put imperfections in quotes, because when you're born with it, it is not an imperfection. It is you. So if you have one eye that turns into the inner corner and doesn't look straight out, no matter how hard you try, it's okay. Because people are going to love you for what you can help them with. They are not coming out of the gate going, well, she has to have perfect hair, perfect teeth, and perfect eyes and wear all the things that make her body look banging. No, that's what we want, right? As women, we want this. And I'm the same way. I'm no different. I want that too. But that's not what our followers want. Our people that are looking for us online want the expertise that we can help them with. So the first thing that I want you to do is coach yourself out of all of this head trash that you're telling yourself right now, because you do need to be on camera if you want to expand your business and have more impact and more income. You have to get there. Okay, so now how are we doing it? Well, the first thing is, what's your zone of genius? What is it? And sometimes you think, well, my zone of genius is I know how to cut hair. My zone of genius is I know how to, have you help people lose weight. My zone, I don't know. I know how to help people with their budget. I know how to help people with healthy eating. But there is something even more specific inside that zone of genius that lights you up. And I want you to think about it. What is it? What's the thing that lights you up? For me, there are a couple things that aren't specifically about being on camera that I could talk about all day. I could have a podcast once a week on the power of first impressions. I love it. I love it because, one, a lot of people don't realize how powerful they really are and how we make split-second judgments and a first impression on someone, and how difficult it is if we give the wrong first impression to change someone's mind. It's way easier to give the right powerful first impression than give the wrong one and have to fix it. So that's kind of a passion of mine, and it's totally in line with what I do because I help you do that on camera. I help you come out of the gate authentically you. So you're not faking who you are. You're not putting on a fake persona, and you're also landing in a way where your viewers are going, wow, I'm drawn to her. And I don't know why, but I like it. That's because that's my secret sauce. I love it. I can talk about that stuff. What is yours? What's your secret sauce? Is it, is there something special that you love about what you do? Like one little teeny tiny niche cranny, nook and cranny of your expertise that really lights you up. Find that. I want you to find it and use it as a talking point. Okay. And so we're going to think about, ruminate what that is. What can we say in a 10-second soundbite, 30-second soundbite, or 60-second soundbite? Okay. About that thing. Those are hard. It's harder. It's easier to go for 10 minutes than it is to go 60 seconds. 60 seconds, you have to say a lot. And if you notice, that is what people are consuming. Short form, like you think about yourself when you're scrolling online, you're not listening to someone if they talk for more than a minute, it's hard. They have to really be good at holding your attention. Am I right? So you have to be really good at getting your message into 60 seconds. If it's something that you love to teach like me, you need long form content like a podcast or a YouTube channel or a digital course where you have videos banked and you get to really expound on your expertise and knowledge so that you can help someone. So figure out what that niche little thing is that lights you up. Okay. So get that ruminating. So first step is get that mindset fixed. What is the head trash? Deal with it, because you need to get yourself out there. Second, what is the zone of genius expertise that lights you up? Third, what is the power outfit that makes you feel badass? What is it? What can you wear that no matter what, you feel like you can conquer the world? I want you to think about your camera confidence wardrobe and create something like a power outfit. I do this with my one-on-one clients a lot, where we find an outfit that they feel like they could go in and tackle anything in person. That same outfit helps translate into confidence when you're on camera. So a lot of people that work from home tend to be like business on the top, pajamas on the bottom. If you're not confident on camera, that is not going to work. Does not work. You can do it once you're camera confident, but until then, you need to be dressed for the job. You need to be able to step in front of that camera lens no matter what, no, you can take on whatever is coming your way because you know your stuff. You're a master of your domain. You're a master of your expertise. Dress for it. And that's down to the shoes. Don't be barefoot. Okay, so what is it? What is it for you, that power outfit? And it is not going to be slippers, pajamas, and a blouse on the top. Nope, nope, nope. Full outfit. All right, so there's the first three right there. Mindset shift. Topic you want to talk about, power outfit. Are you with me? Okay, now I want you to just think about, what is your nature? Are you more of a laid back, green, outside, outdoor, loving nature kind of person? Slow and easy and gentle? Are you more of the opposite, like on the run, on the ball, action taker, fast talker, get out of my way? Or are you somewhere in the middle? How would you describe you? How do you feel? How do you feel like your brand is? Are they in alignment? You want to be natural on camera to who you are, but I have to say, if you are really slow and monotone, if you're that way in real life, you are not going to hold on camera as well as if you turn it up a notch. So I'm not saying that you have to change who you are. I'm just saying camera, you need to grab attention somehow. So if it's that you are more of a mellow personality and you feel like you might speak monotone, you're going to want to practice changing that. You change your voice inflections, you change your pace, you add strategic pauses. Notice that? What did that pause do? It probably was only a few seconds. Pauses are impact. So if you speak slow, it's okay. And if you speak too fast, sometimes people really like quick stories because they don't have all day to listen to what you have to say and they just want to get to the point. You've probably been there, right? You have to find what's authentic to you. And now, once you know what your personality is, if you're, very generous with your hand gestures and you talk with your hands, or are you more peaceful and at ease? Like, what is that? I want you to sit with it, figure it out, put on the outfit, and here is the action step you're going to take. You are going to do a 5-minute daily mirror practice. 5 minutes in front of the mirror. Put the outfit on and talk about that niche zone of genius I just mentioned to yourself. Speak to yourself in the mirror about it for 5 minutes. I'm serious. And there's a reason for that. You're teaching your brain how to speak to an audience. Your brain does not know that's you. It's a reflection. It's a person. It's not registering, right? You want to do that. And I want you to not just look in your eyes. I want you to pan around and like as if you're speaking to an audience, okay? Just for practice. But then when you have your points with the pauses, look at yourself in the eye and speak directly to yourself. The other thing it's going to do is help you when you listen to the playback, go, oh, I don't like how that sounds. It'll help you tweak it. So practice this every day, 5 minutes. Every day for 1 week, 5 minutes. And then the second week, what I want you to do is pull out your favorite 60 seconds and practice a 60-second mirror practice. So something you're going to speak about for 1 minute in the mirror and practice it. Doing this on a regular basis for a couple weeks until you feel like, I've got this down. I have it memorized. You're not using a teleprompter. You're going to get on your camera on social just to say those things. Do a video, either a 1 minute or longer, 1 minute short form or longer video about what you just practiced. I guarantee it will be okay. First of all, not every single person is going to see it. It's fine. Second, no one cares about your insecurities as much as you do. We judge ourselves so harshly. We are our own worst critics. People are not listening to us and looking at us on camera and nitpicking us apart. And the ones that are, the trolls that are not the clients that you want anyway. So don't worry about them. Let them comment. Okay? So you need to not worry about that. And I also want you to realize one more thing. If you struggle with perfectionism and you're like, I am a boss babe, confident woman in my career, in my work, off camera. It's only when I'm on camera that I struggle. And I don't like the gap. And I don't want to be like, how does she sound so confident in person and like a nervous wreck on camera? And you don't like that gap. I get it. I had that gap. When I went on camera in 2020, I talked too fast. I made a lot of mistakes. I was not doing my best work, but I was doing it. And over time, I got really good at it. And here's the thing. Our perfectionism is probably rooted, if you're like me, in your childhood when you were told A plus work, straight A's, get straight A's, you've got to get good grades. And so anything under a B minus feels like a failure. And we feel like, well, no, I'm a confident boss babe. Now in the real world, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing A work. I get on camera, it's C work. That is not good enough. Yes, it is. When you're just starting out, if you do 5 videos, you might start at a C minus and be up to a B plus by the 5th video. That's only 1 week's worth of content. My girl, it is a place to start and it's okay. It is okay to do less than A plus work to get out there. It's just allowing yourself the grace to do it. Okay, so as a recap, the mindset shift. You've got to get over yourself and all the head trash, all the comparison to everyone else that you think is just crushing it out there. By the way, some people are crushing it out there and they don't have your expertise and experience. They have less and they are getting the clients because they're out there on camera and you're not. You can expand your business, have more impact on your business if you just get over yourself to get on camera. Number 2, find that topic that you want to talk about that's in your zone of genius. 3, get the wardrobe that you want to wear that makes you feel powerful. And then get your talking points and practice in the mirror. 5-minute daily practice and a 60-second daily practice. And then 5, get yourself on camera and just do the thing. I hope this helps you. I want you to win. I want you out there. I love being behind the scenes. I love being behind the scenes of my clients and seeing what they can do. I had to force myself to get out there and be on camera just like you so that I could reach more people. It is the best way. It's the easiest way once we can overcome this hump. If you want more quick tips, I have created just for you a 60-second Confident on Camera cheat sheet. You can grab it in the show notes. Just download it. It is there for free. Okay, I hope this helped. I will be back soon. And until then, have a fierce, fit, feminine, and fabulous day.